It's Ronnie, and welcome to Simple Stories Saturdays, where we will all be using our simple stories to create our layout. And it is hosted by Joanne Bartel. Plus, it is also Scraptember 2023, hosted by the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Albert. And today it's using a sketch, and they did have 4 posted, but she said you could use any one you wanted. I picked one of the ones posted. Well, I think it's the last one posted, and this one's the one I'm going to use. And it was created by the Scrappy Sisters. So cute. And I'm going to stay really close to it. This is the photo that I'll be using, and it is of my niece and my nephew. And I'm going to be using 2 different simple stories. I'm going to use uh, Cottage Fields and Indigo Gardens, vintage. Both of them are the vintage. And for the outside layer, I am using a black plaid that was in the Indigo Gardens, and I'm pretty sure that green and white polka dot, it's very, very tiny polka dots on there, is the next one. And I've layered both of the picture and that in black to go with the outside. And I will go ahead and add a few more pieces of black to the layout. There was, I don't think I showed the chipboard pieces because this was already out. I guess I planned on using it one time and didn't, but it was mixed in with some other stuff, and I decided to go ahead and use it on this one. I am doing opposite of what the layout has because they're facing the other way, and instead of using just a label down there, I'm using that nice big all put together piece of chipboard. All the little clusters have hearts and flowers, and I am going to have those in mine. Each cluster has what looks like a little label. Mine's going to vary a little bit, but I am going to have them in there. It's just going to vary on the size and um, exactly how they look on there. I pulled out, well, quite a few things, as you can tell. I am not going to use all those things. I wasn't sure what I would want in each cluster till I got started. But like I said, I'm going to have heart, flowers, and some sort of label in there. Now, my photo has some pink in there, her shoes, and one word, I think, on his t-shirt. So I wanted to use pink. However, I have plenty of the purple left in this collection. And I thought, well, I really haven't been using that. I've been using the pink. So I'm going to mix the two so some of the purple will get used on here. I think the only 2 things that are cottage fields are, well, the word together that I'm going to use for my title from the foam phrases and the stickers book. I am going to pull several stickers out of there and use them. I could have pulled some pink flowers, but I talked myself out of it, so I'd use the purple instead. As you can see from the sketch up there, mine is following the sketch. However, my clusters are bigger. Yeah, I do like more. So yeah, they're a little bit bigger. Well, maybe a lot bigger. I am adding pieces up there, and one is a file tab, and it does say photos on it. However, I only have 1 photo in this picture. I considered leaving it photos because I do plan on putting a pocket page next to it. However, I might change my mind and have an adjoining companion page instead. It depends on how many photos I have from here. But yeah, I like to add pocket pages to my single photo layouts if I do have more. And sometimes it's like a 9 by 12, 6 by 12, even an 8.5 by 11. But I like having a variety in my album when I get done. But while I'm adding bits and pieces to my layout, I want to mention that down there below, you will find the links to everybody that are doing the Simple Stories Saturday. And there's several. And then also, you'll find down there below everybody that is doing the Scraptember. Well, you will find the playlist link for them. all the videos are linked together on one playlist so that all you have to do is click on it and just hit play on the first one and it'll just keep on going. Or you can pick and choose what ones you want to watch. You may have seen some already that are on the list, and so you might want to skip around. I like to just hit play and scrapbook. It keeps me company with other scrappy creators. When I fussy cut the flowers, I used a stylus on them, and I would like to have a flower sculpting stylus, but I don't have. I just have some small ones. But they work anyway. It just takes a little bit longer and a little bit more rubbing on there. But it adds, instead of the flower being flat, it adds depth and dimension to them. And so that's what I was doing. Probably you'll be able to tell it in the close-ups at the end. At least I hope you will after all the work I did on them. But you do have to have like soft foam underneath them, and this is an old, very old, close to my heart one, and I have used it a lot. It is well loved, but it's nice and soft, and I think it's for uh, putting brads on your paper so you have something to poke and it be underneath it and not mess up your layout or something. I think that's what it was originally for, but I've used it for several things. I didn't mention it, but I did add some wax twine to that little clipboard looking thing, and it's just some I got off of Amazon. Well, I got a lot for the money that I paid, and it was only like $7 or $8, but it's really pretty colors and goes with a lot of different collections. Let's see. Oh, I'm putting a few more pieces on there, little flowers, and filling in the spots. And then you see that gap right there from that tall purple one on the right to the green on the left. I will, right at the end, I think, add a piece of greenery there to fill that in just a little bit. I'm adding some of the brads. These are self-adhesive ones. And I had some picked out, but evidently not enough because I had to pull it out and pick a couple of more out. Oh, I remember. I pulled out the white Dylusions white linen. I was going to sprinkle it on my layout because it does show white sprinkles on the sketch. And then I happened to look at that empty spot and I had to fill it in. But it is with just that sprig of greenery. At the end, when you see the photos, though, I will have added one more butterfly that I planned on adding and just never did do it till I got ready to take the photos. But I'm just going to sprinkle it around the layout and it'll be done. So don't forget to make sure you check out the playlist and the links down there below for more scrappy inspiration with simple stories and with the prompts for the scrap timber. And it will be going on till the end of the month. So lots and lots of videos to watch there. But see, my layout matches the original sketch, except for it's kind of mirrored. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those who already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I really appreciate that too. And I appreciate you checking out all those links down there below and see what everybody else has created. But there's that banner. I'm not sure what to call it. Maybe a banner thing? Does that sound right? That's going across the bottom. I think it maybe a border. Maybe that's it. And there's where I covered up the S in photographs. And you can't hardly even tell I covered it up. I mean, you have to look close. And there's my finished layout. But have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hops. Bye.